it's a little dark, for lack of a better term, because their phrase is "No one out pizzas the hut," and it sounds like kind of gangster. And it reminds me of
Yeah.
yeah, it reminds me of Arby's. Is like we have the meats, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, what's up, guys? I'm Zap, and this is Jericho, and we are the now six-time international award-winning pop hip hop music duo band of future. We do clean, fun music that everyone can listen to with the sound. But wait, if you can help us out, then help us out because it's so easy. All you have to do is like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with somebody that you told something to, and then it happened, and you were like, I told you so. Because that's what we did last year. We told you guys that the fast food minimum wage increase was going to be a problem. It's 2024 now.
Sure is.
The increase is in effect. Fast food work. Oh, did it start in January, or is it going to start? It's going to
Started in
start.
January 1st.
So January 1st, fast food workers are making $20 an hour. Okay. Immediately.
Okay. Yeah.
Immediately. This is what happened. You ever heard of a little place called Pizza Hut?
Never. Just kidding.
Okay. Well, Pizza Hut, especially in California, well, not actually just in California, they decided to fire all of their delivery drivers.
Ooh.
So Pizza, they said we can't afford this, and we told you it was going to happen. And Pizza Hut is getting the party started. So Pizza Hut in California now. Pizza Hut it's a franchise situation, so it's not like Pizza Hut, the big brand, making the decision. It's the California franchisee, which is Pack Pizza LLC, which is a large franchisee. I think they have. I could be wrong, but I feel like they have a lot of stores in California, in the hundreds. But I don't quote me on that. But it's a lot of stores.
That sounds right.
So they fired all of their delivery drivers, and they said basically they're just going to use or make available the delivery apps, which I think is actually kind of smart. So like now, if you want Pizza Hut, you just have to keep doing Uber Eats or Grubhub or DoorDash or whatever else you do to get stuff delivered. So let me just stop there. So like, what do you think about Pizza Hut in California doing that?
I'm honestly surprised it hasn't happened earlier. Meaning, not even for the fact that we got to pay people more, just like for cost effectiveness. I honestly just now was thinking, I really hadn't associated like Grubhub and Uber Eats with like another company for some reason. I don't know. Like, you can get whatever from this thing.
Yeah.
So they still have their own delivery. I guess I kind of forgot that was a thing, maybe because the fact you can get anything at any time. So, yeah, that's not a surprise at all. It's just unfortunate that okay, bigger picture. Anything that can be delivered with a truck or a vehicle is eventually going to be obsolete. I mean, like, you're not going to need people to do that at all. And I don't know how much time, but if I was an owner of a Pizza Hut and I was like, let me see how I can cut these costs, that's the first thing to go. It makes total sense.
Yeah, I mean, when I read this, I was just like, oh, that's kind of smart, actually.
Right.
But people of course, people are upset. So customers are furious with Pizza Hut, which,
Furious.
by the way, it wasn't their decision. Like everybody else is doing this gradual progression. I think minimum wage is like $16 an hour, and then it keep gradually goes up. And then you add like 20 to 30% just to the fast food people,
Right.
and they have to just like deal with it. So like this is how they deal with it. Like we said in that video, it's like it's either going to be less hours, or people are going to get fired, or it's like something's going to go down because especially in the restaurant business, like the profit margins are so thin. It's like small adjustments and like you're out of business.
Right.
That's why these franchises they are able to grow better than like the little mom and pop shops, because they don't have like the infrastructure and the support and all this kind of stuff. And like, if people are complaining about Pizza Hut, like these other shops that aren't big franchises that aren't making maybe as big a profit margin, like they are really screwed.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think people understand because apparently everyone's furious. Customers are calling for a boycott of Pizza Hut.
That's tough because Pizza Hut's already like we talked about it before. I think maybe pizza, at least in person, we've talked about it. Pizza Hut was like big time in California when I was a kid, and I
mhm.
think from the numbers perspective, it's like dead last now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Domino's and everything. Shakey's, Little Caesars, Papa John's are all up there in
Okay.
comparison.
Well, I know you're not a big pizza guy, but do you like? How would you rank Pizza Hut and
The
like
thing is, no, I
in
only
terms
think
of
about
the
the pizza
food?
guys because cheese makes me, So we don't got to talk. We don't got to get graphic on the pod. I don't want to talk about it in the personal business, but I can't cheese, and it's sad because cheese is one of the best things.
Yeah.
That's
Pizza
all.
Hut is pretty cheesy.
Well, right, and but from what I remember, I liked the flavor the best. Like to me,
Mm,
it was the thing where if you they did that promotion in California when we were kids, where if you read like 10 books, you got a free pizza. Did you
right.
have that?
Oh, we had no. Ours was with Domino's,
Okay.
and they're like, if you made the honor roll, then you got like a free pizza or something.
Yeah, ours was with Pizza Hut, and I remember every time I go, and it was just always perfectly crispy and oh man! But of all the pizza chains, I like their pizza the best.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're number two for me
Mm-hmm.
behind Papa John's.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just I don't know. Maybe it's the way they run their business, but I mean, I personally like Pizza Hut pizza,
Yeah.
but
Right.
I mean, they have been struggling for like a while now. So, um, again, I don't know when the last time you bought from Pizza Hut, but they already had an 8.5% bonus fee, if you
Oh.
will, just for California Pizza Huts, and you
Mm.
would see it on your receipt. It says this fee is extra for the cost of doing business in California.
That's not a
So,
good strategy.
yeah, I mean, if they had to do it, fine, but they should have just hit it in the prices or something. But like
Mm-hmm.
you can see it on there, it's like what you bought, and then like the tax, and then like this extra 8.5% fee, and then like your delivery fee, and like there's a lot of fees for a Pizza Hut.
I see.
So like then you raise everybody's salary as I mean, there's no way.
Yeah,
Um,
recipe for disaster right there.
and they actually filed for bankruptcy in at least the California stores in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and they shut down like 300 locations. like so this is why this news doesn't surprise me, like because they're already trying to like get it together at Pizza Hut.
I think I remember ads being better when I was a kid too for Pizza Hut, but now it's like I think about all the the Papa John's and the football stuff and Little Caesars and the pizza and the guy with the spear and whatever.
Mhm.
But Pizza Hut doesn't really stand out to me, so I'm not sure what happened there.
They're reminding me of Arby's in their marketing because the thing that they do is it's a little dark, for lack of a better term, because their phrase is "no one out pizzas the hut," and it sounds like kind of gangster. And it reminds me of
Yeah.
yeah, it reminds me of Arby's. Is like we have the meats, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, who was out here trying to out pizza the hut?
They
Pull
never
up.
explained that. Maybe that could be the thing. Maybe they need us to write them a song that says, "Hey, we'll let you know how to get the fans back into your corner," because they need it. They need something.
I heard you was trying to out pizza the hut, huh? Can't out pizza the hut,
I'd
fool.
watch that. See, that's what I mean. We got the idea. So, Pizza Hut, you need help. We got it.
But yeah. So last thing is people are not only calling for a boycott, but they're also, again, in their bold whatever you call this that we live in right now, they have taken to Twitter,
You mean
which
X?
I'm
You mean
sure.
X?
I don't want to call it X.
You mean X,
It's
baby?
such a stupid name.
X, which means a lot of things to a lot of people, but in this case, it means it used to be Twitter, which would they have to keep saying that it used to be Twitter probably for the next decade because no one remembers it's X. And also, what do you send on X? Because on Twitter, you send a tweet, but on X, what do you send?
I think Elon Musk has done a lot of cool things, but this X thing,
X, baby.
it's not it. He needs someone in his circle to just pull him aside and say, you can't name things a letter. It's just not. Is there anything else that's named a letter? I'm going to go down to the B tomorrow. Like, it has no ring in it.
It's just an X.
So anyway, on Twitter, people
got it.
These are a couple of quotes. At Pizza Hut, laying off workers instead of paying a barely living wage. You lost a customer for life. Ooh. Actually, this expletive really pisses me off. Don't eat there often, but definitely won't understand anymore whatsoever. All these chains got to go. So it's this vicious cycle that we said was going to happen.
Yeah, that's true. We called it.
These same people are the same people. These same people are the same people.
Yeah, they are. The same people are the same. That makes total sense. Yeah.
These people are the same people. They're protesting for higher wages, so they get the higher wages, and now the companies can't afford to pay them, so they have to make adjustments. And they make adjustments, but people complain about the companies firing people. There's not enough jobs. We need more jobs, so they get more jobs. The jobs don't pay enough, and we need higher wages, and we just keep going in a circle.
It sounds like a vicious cycle. It's the people's fault. The people's fault for not employing the people and empowering the people with the power to fire the people.
Yeah, you got it.
Nice.
Or like with what is this?
You play too many scratchy lotteries. Oh, you bet the ponies. Oh, you eat too much chocolate cake.
You eat too much chocolate cake and your tummy hurts. John Mulaney, people, look it up. All right. This has been another episode of the Life of Circus podcast. Let us know what you think. Who should we be mad at? That's a good question. Because this is like, should we be mad at the people who argue for higher wages? Should we be mad at Governor Newsom and the government that made all the restaurants pay people more money? Should we be mad at the people who are complaining because they don't understand that the economics of this and how this makes total sense and this was bound to happen? Like, I don't know. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think.
I blame the schools.
Yeah. Do you blame the schools? Is Ronald McDonald behind this? I don't know what's going on. Look. All I know is they're not taking our job and they're taking our job because we don't work for Pizza Hut. Oh.
They took our jobs.